Section 8.3, circumference. Emily, you need to borrow a sheet or something, okay? Now, the distance from the edge of a circle to its center is the circle's radius. Okay, so look at this, guys. I'm going to move that out of the way so we can see where that dot is. That dot, that point, is on the edge of the circle, and as we go straight to the center of the circle, this distance is called the radius. Got to know it. Got to know the radius. Okay? The distance across the circle through its center is called the circle's diameter. I'll do that in a different color. Here is the distance across the circle through the center. That's called the diameter. Hey, why is this not the diameter? That second blue line that I drew, why is that not the diameter? Vivian? It doesn't go through the center. Okay? So it's not the diameter. Let me get rid of that. There we go. All right. Now, the perimeter of a circle, that means the distance around the circle, is called the circumference. Okay? So if I was standing on the circle, right here, and there I am, let's see. I'm standing on the circle. And I walk around the circle, back to my beginning. The distance around the circle is called the circumference. That distance is called the circumference. Okay? Does that make sense, Aiden? So we got all three of these words down. We know what the radius is, we know what the diameter is, and we know what the circumference is. There's one other piece of information I want you to know. The diameter is equal to what? Let me give you a big, okay, wait, I got some hands up. The diameter is equal to what? Barrett? It's equal to what? It's equal to the middle of the circle. No, not quite. Isabella? No, not its angle. Not its angle. Allie? The radius times 2. Allie is telling us that the diameter, and I'm going to get rid of all this so we can see, the diameter is a radius in this direction and a radius in this direction. So the length of the radius times 2 is equal to the diameter. I'm actually going to write that little formula up here. Diameter, D, is equal to 2 times the radius, R. If I know what the radius is, I just double it and that gives me the diameter. What if I know what the diameter is? How can I find the radius? Elise? Divided by 2, just half it. Okay? Now, this you got to write down. C equals pi times D. What does C stand for? Raise your hand. What do you think the C stands for? Aiden. Circumference. Okay? So the distance around the circle equals pi. What does that stand for? David?
3.1415326887
Yes. But you know what, David? We're only going to carry out pi to 2 places. So which do you think we would like, what would we like to use for pi? But you were much more accurate, David. I like it. So that's going to be our number that we use for pi, 3.14. I'm about to run out of time, and I won't be able to do this first example in this video. I'll do it in the next video. But we've got circumference equals pi times D. What does D stand for? Daniel? Diameter. What could I take out? I mean, I could take D out and replace it with what? Allie? 2R. All right, I'll see you at the next video.